The greatest history known to man. The Old Testament. Genesis speaks creation for the flood and promise made. Exodus breaks the chains as sea and slavery give way. Leviticus calls the sinful near through sacrifice and flame. Numbers walks the wilderness, yet God remains the same. Deuteronomy cries, remember, love the Lord and choose His way. Joshua crosses Jordan and the walls fall down that day. Judges turns through sin and rescue. Every generation falls. Ruth stays faithful through the famine, joining David's line and call. Through every age, through every page, the word of God remains. Through covenant, kingdom, exile, and fire, the Lord will keep His name. When people fail and nations fade, His promise still stands true. The story moves through judgment and grace, and all His word will do. First Samuel crowns Saul and David while the prophet hears God speak. Second Samuel lifts the throne, though even chosen hearts grow weak. First Kings built the holy temple, then the kingdom splits in two. Second Kings brings war and exile when the people will not turn true. First Chronicles recalls the tribes, the covenant, and David's throne. Second Chronicles sees the temple burn, then calls the captives home. Ezra leads the exiles back to raise the house of God again. Nehemiah builds the walls while foes surround His faithful men. To save her people's name. Job sits broken in the ashes, trusting God beyond his pain. Psalms gives voice to praise and sorrow, fear and hope before the throne. Proverbs teaches wisdom's pathway where the righteous safely go. Ecclesiastes calls life vapor, every earthly treasure brief. Song of Solomon sings a faithful love, desire, joy and peace. Isaiah sees the Holy One and one who bears the weight of sin. Jeremiah weeps for Judah, promising a heart made new within. Through every age, through every page, the word of God remains. Through covenant, kingdom, exile, and fire, the Lord will keep His name. When people fail and nations fade, His promise still stands true. The story moves through judgment and grace, and all His word will do. Lamentations mourns the ruins, yet new mercies greet the dawn. Ezekiel sees dry bones awaken, hearts of stone forever gone. Daniel stands through flame and lions while the kingdoms rise and fall. Hosea loves the faithless bride, revealing mercy through it all. Joel sees the day approaching and the Spirit poured like rain. Amos hears the lion roaring, calling justice through the land. Obadiah warns proud Edom that the violent shall be brought low. Jonah runs, but mercy follows everywhere he tries to go. Micah calls for truth and mercy and foretells Bethlehem's king. Nahum sees Habakkuk waits upon the tower, choosing faith when fields are bare. Zephaniah warns of judgment, yet God sings above his heirs. Haggai calls, rebuild the temple, let your hearts return once more. Zechariah sees the humble king, whom every nation shall adore. Malachi speaks the final warning, one will come and clear the way. Then the prophets fall to silence, waiting for the promised day. Law and history, songs and wisdom, kings and prophets, grief and glory, 39 books, one covenant, one unfolding sacred story. Creation, promise, blood and freedom, wilderness and promised land. Judges, prophets, priests and kingdoms, all unfolding by his hand. Temple, exile, tears and mercy, visions burning through the night.